Hey guys, what is going on? Speaking Accessible here, and welcome back to the King Games YouTube channel, where I'm of course bringing you guys the latest information on all things Battlefield 1. Now there's a load of information we got from the E3 EA Play event at E3. It was obviously really awesome. We got a load of gameplay, which obviously I'm now using in my videos. You guys can see the gameplay in the background because they had a big load of games played with YouTubers against a load of celebrities, which is really awesome. So we got our first look at what multiplayer footage will look like. Obviously really cool. I did tell you guys yesterday there's going to be a load more news for me to cover. Did 2 videos yesterday, and I'm hopefully going to be doing at least 2 today, but I want to go ahead and jump into it. This first video is going to be talking about the classes within Battlefield 1. Now if you remember the old Battlefield games, you had 4 different classes. We had the Assault, the Engineer, the Support class, and also the Scout class. Now the Assault class is obviously, you know, meant for assault. It also had a heal kit. It was like the class you would use if you want to revive people, which I honestly played most of the time because, you know, the reviving people seemed to get you like a load of XP and stuff, and I just always used to be that guy. Engineer was the class where you'd use to shoot down vehicles and stuff like that, and then you had the Support class, which obviously has LMGs and ammo packets and stuff like that, and finally the Scout class, which is obviously the Sniper class. Now they've redone classes within Battlefield 1, so they all play differently. The specific Assault classes and Engineer classes are different in the ways that, you know, you can't use the same exact abilities for like reviving people specifically with the Assault class, but the abilities to revive people and stuff are still included in the game. It's just they're not subject to the specific classes. So I'm going to go ahead and explain. I put our post on the website here. So it says, which Battlefield 1 class is right for you? Like blowing up vehicles and close quarters combat, play as the Assault class. When you hear the rumble of a tank, you've got 2 options. You can run or turn and fight. If you're deploying as an Assault in Battlefield 1, you're likely the kind of player that chooses the second path. Assaults come equipped with explosive gadgets to combat vehicles, making them the go-to class for taking down stuff that rolls, flies, sails, or does anything besides walk on 2 legs. These are your classic close quarters specialists. If you're facing one, you're going to want to engage them from a distance, because once they close the gap, you'll lose your advantage. So obviously the Assault class is mainly now progressed on actually assaulting forward with like weapons and stuff. It's not so much meant for reviving classes, so you can't actually do that anymore. There's actually a new class called the Medic, which I'll be talking about in a sec, but first of all let's talk about the Support class. So once nearly endless ammo for you and your squad, play as the Support class. When you absolutely positively want to keep your enemy from moving, the Support class provides sustained fire to take out enemies or suppress. The weaponry is fit for close and medium range and typically has a higher rate of fire, letting you lay down a steady stream of bullets towards anyone you'd rather keep in one place. And when it comes to bullets themselves, they've a trick up their sleeve. The gadgets can keep teammates resupplied or help protect positions. So the Support class role is still staying pretty much the same. You can obviously drop ammo packets for your teammates to use, which is obviously really cool. Next one, enjoy keeping your teammates alive, play as the Medic class. Now this is where the role of reviving is going to come into place. If you've played a Battlefield game, the cry of Medic is pretty familiar. There's very little more important than when fighting than being able to protect the guy beside you. And that's where the Medic class shines brightest. But in Battlefield 1, medics aren't just trained in the art of keeping their teammates healthy, they can repair vehicles too. They can still hold their own in the combat department with medium range weapons that put down an enemy so fast that healing an ally might not even be necessary. So basically, if you want to heal friendlies or even repair vehicles, you're going to want to play as the Medic class. So it's different from the previous games where the Engineer and the Assault class were the classes to use for repairing vehicles and healing people. This time you're going to be playing as the Medic class if you want to play any of those sorts of roles. The next one, there's also 2 additional classes, guys, which we'll talk about in a sec, but first of all let's move on to the last of these sort of main classes, which is the Scout class. It says, like taking down enemies from far away, play as the Scout class. Scout/Recon. Scouts' names do a pretty good job of describing what they do. These are your long range specialists able to take out enemies from afar with powerful sniper rifles. If you're the kind of player that likes finding a nice safe hill to hide on and engage enemies from a few hundred meters away, the Scout is definitely for you. But they are instrumental for team play as well. The Scout class can use its range and gadgets to provide reconnaissance to their team, to surveying the area and calling out locations for their teammates. So it looks like the ability beforehand where you could call out enemy positions and stuff, you might only be able to do that with the Scout class, which is really interesting. So they're sort of putting like more distinctive roles on each class, so you have to do specific things which with the different class roles, which is obviously sort of cool. I mean, I sort of understand it, I guess. It's pretty cool. We then have the 2 additional classes which are meant for vehicles. So these are 2 brand new classes to Battlefield called the Pilot or the Tanker. It says, want to jump into a vehicle and wreak havoc, play as the Pilot or Tanker. Deploy into the driver's seat of a plane or tank in Battlefield 1 and you eschew your typical class in favour of the 2 new vehicle classes. These replace your typical classes, letting you trade in your medic or support kit in favour of playing as a tanker or pilot. When you're deploying into a tank or a plane, those vehicles are your primary weapon and you'll be fully absorbed into that role rather than being an assault who happens to be flying a biplane. So it's a bit weird how the vehicles are sort of going to work with this. It looks like you have to play as the specific roles if you want to be in a vehicle. So those specific roles will allow you to play in like some sort of tank or a plane, which is really interesting. I don't know if that means you won't be able to fly vehicles if you're playing as a different class. It's sort of confusing how they're really doing this. I'd like to know more about this, and of course when I do get more information on this, I'll be sure to update you guys. It does say on the website more information coming soon. Check back for more, so I will of course update you guys when we get more information on that. But that is the classes within Battlefield 1 multiplayer. I'm really excited for this game, guys. It looks so awesome. I really hope you guys are enjoying the videos I'm bringing. You obviously are. I'm getting a load of support on the videos, so thanks so much for the support, guys. I can't wait to bring you more videos. Should be another video going up later today, so look out for that. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all on another video. Peace out.